our dilemma. We want a great tasting beef sandwich without spending an arm and a leg on a good quality cut beef like ribeye or New York steak to make our sandwich with. Well, guess what? We have a solution, and it is right here. And this beef, this chuck roast that I got for a very inexpensive price, usually the cheapest cut of beef you can get in the store, is gonna make the most wonderful, great tasting steak sandwich you've ever had. At the price of this beef, it has no reason it can be this good and this tasty, but we're gonna do it right now, and I'm gonna show you how. To start with, there are two ways you can do this. One way is you can take one of these, a wonderful slow cooker, a wonderful crock pot, and you can set the beef in with all the ingredients and just let it sit for 8 hours, and the beef will become tender, the beef will become good, the sauce will be wonderful, and it'll work all day for you. But if you don't want to do this in the morning, and you want to make sure your beef is really tender, I have another solution. And that involves using one of these, a pressure cooker. Now this pressure cooker will do the same job as that slow cooker, as the crock pot, but it's going to take only about an hour and 15 minutes to get your beef ready. So let's get the dish started right now. In goes 1 3-pound chuck roast. Now that our beef is inside, let's get the rest of the ingredients going. We're going to take an onion, a full onion, and just slice it. Next, with 3 cloves of garlic. Smashing takes the peel off very easily. That nice and easy smash. There goes the peel. And a nice fine cheese grater will do the trick. Get them nice and small inside. We got a full cup chicken stock, could be beef stock, enough to cover the entire beef. 2 bay leaves. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of soy sauce, a tablespoon of fish sauce. Fish sauce is going to add a very nice flavor. If you don't like fish, you won't notice it. If you're allergic to fish, then go with another half a tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Fish sauce provide a great flavor as long as you're not allergic. And that is it for the sauce. All the beautiful ingredients inside, with the chicken stock enough to cover over everything. Now all we gotta do, plug it in. So we're gonna take our pressure cook for 45 minutes. And it's gonna take some time to heat up, about 15, another 45. That's a good hour. Once the beef is ready, you'll also have a wonderful au jus that you'll be able to dip your beef sandwich in and make it that extra level of flavorness that you just love. Okay, so while we are patiently waiting for our beef to get ready, we're going to make a wonderful mushroom, bell pepper, onion sauce. We're going to put it together really quickly, and you'll see it here as well with full detail. The other thing we're going to do is add some sliced tomato, because we want some tomato. We're going to add the rolls, we're going to toast up the rolls, fire up the cheese on top, make them nice and melted, and let the sandwich be built together, and we will have it ready. So the easiest thing first is slicing up the tomato. We're gonna go ahead and put on this vegetable top we're gonna add to our wonderful French dip sandwich. And it's gonna take it to the next level. So we're gonna take our onion, we're gonna slice it up. We're gonna slice up our mushrooms. And slice of bell peppers. Into the skillet. 4 tablespoons of butter over medium heat. The butter is mostly melted. In goes the bell pepper. Saute your bell pepper for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, slide on in the onion. After 2 minutes, slide in the mushrooms, 3 more minutes of cooking, and add a teaspoon of basil, dried basil. beautiful. It's sauce time. Tablespoon of red wine. Teaspoon of soy sauce. Teaspoon of Worcestershire. Salt. Pepper. Oh, it should be smelling wonderful right now. Just mix it up. Mix it together. And sample it. Oh, the marriage of those three vegetables with the wine, Worcestershire, soy sauce. Trifecta of flavor. Now they're ready to put on your sandwich. So as your beef gets very close to being done, it's time to start to heat up some rolls. We have some Costco artisan rolls here. I have a hot plate that I use to toast them. You can toast them on a skillet. You can toast them in the toaster. But on contrary to Mr. Weissman, there is no need for butter on these bad boys. This is going to be flavorful enough with the au jus from the beef and with just the toasting. Not necessary to have so much extra butter in your sandwich. Now the beef is done. If you haven't, you can quick release. I already quick released the steam, so all I have to do next is just take it out. There it is. And do not throw away the juice. I'm gonna set the beef there. Have some bowls here. We can take the juice into a bowl for dipping. Now the dip of the French dip part is ready. Let's slice up the beef. You just go for long, thin cuts. Long, thick cuts. For the sandwich, let's just cut them down the middle as well. Before I even put a sandwich, let's just take a taste of the beef by itself. Let's see. Yes, that tastes like a very fresh roast beef right out of the oven, right out of the pot. It is just a beautiful tasting roast beef. Now it's time to build our sandwich. Alright, so now that we have our toasted bread, our sliced beef, let's go ahead and put the cheese on top. For the sun sandwich, a little mayo on the bottom. Nothing fancy, just straight mayonnaise. Then we shall take some of the beef, lay it on top, nice and stacked. Some tomato. And the next step, for daughter, we get some wonderful vegetable medley. And then we're gonna melt the cheese. If you don't have a flamethrower torch for cheese melting, you can always toss it on the broiler. It takes about a minute, but we have the torch. It's gonna melt that cheese. Now it's going to take the cheese part and put it on top. There you have it. Two sandwiches that have no right being as tasty as they are.
Beef tastes like the roast beef flavor. You have the bread that has sort of that flour flavor. Not understand the texture. It's not hard. It's not soft. It's like in between.
The mushroom pepper addition sort of gives it an extra boost of flavor. So it's not just meat and cheese. I think it's a good addition.
Really? I didn't really taste the cheese and tomato at all. I really just taste the beef, the great au jus flavor, and the flour from the bread.
It needs more cheese and tomato. When it's dipped in the au jus, it tastes better because it complements it, and the meat is not as dry.
The bench with topping is easy to bite off. I think this is pretty good. I would have it again.
To complement this wonderful French dip sandwich, I bet you want to know how to make these fries. Well, you gotta click on the link right over here.